Another time with Peter Celestin Bayamana and a new guest in our home today. So many people knows him as Dukahuru. I don't know what it means. Dukahuru is the free market. I don't know. He's been a brother, still a brother. And we have been so close for quite some times. He just thought of passing by and have a conversation with us, with me and you. Today is another great day. I'm actually humbled to have him. We'll have for a few time with him, and hopefully you're going to be engaged. And at the end of the day, we're going to learn a lot from him. With a very deep and casual conversation, we are going to understand him better than we know him from the social media and training platforms and other social avenues. My brother,
hello.
Welcome to the special zone.
Thank you very much.
This is a special place for special people like you.
Wow, honored.
I'm actually glad to welcome you today.
Yeah.
It's my hope that you'll have some sort of a deep conversation, a very mutual one, that will actually benefit our audience.
Okay.
People know you as Dukahuru.
Yeah.
In English, just term it as free market. I don't know if I'm correct. What exactly is Dukahuru? Can you link it with who you are?
Okay, Dukahuru, it was an idea to start an e-commerce website. I wanted to become more like Alibaba or eBay, but at the moment I had no fund to start it, so I decided to become a mentor for people to understand social media, digital world, and how to purchase things online, how to do business online.
Yeah.
So that's where Dukahuru started.
All right.
But the idea was to have an e-commerce website where people can purchase stuff. There are a few in Africa, so I wanted to be the first one. But as you know, fund.
Okay.
So I decided let me just teach people first so they can understand how to maneuver in digital world, how to purchase things, how to do business in social media, in website and so. So that's where I started to be a Dukahuru, who I am right now.
So it just came like an idea.
Yeah.
With the big vision, like the Amazon and Alibaba and kind of.
Yeah.
Now, how do you link with that idea with your name?
Okay, so there is this thing I want to tell you about branding.
Yeah.
To brand unknown is so easy than branding something that is known. You see, a lot of brands, look at their names. It's a little bit weird. You don't get the name, the meaning of the name fully. I can just go 3, 4, 5 examples, but you get the idea. A lot of brands, there are weird names. So the weirdness in branding is good because everyone wants to get the glimpse of the meaning, like what is Dukahuru? What is Dukahuru? The more it concerns you, the more you fall in love with it, the more you get close to it. So now everybody's looking like, what is Dukahuru? What is Dukahuru?
All right.
Yes, the more they think it, the more it penetrates inside their brains and they become to love it. So
Okay, so now people would like to know your name.
my name is Shamsi Ramadhani. But everyone knows me at Dukahuru, and I don't mind.
And Shamsi, wonderful. You have that Arusha tongue.
Yeah.
Is that where you're coming from?
I was born and raised in Arusha, but on studying I went to different places.
Okay.
I studied in Arusha and went to Nairobi, Dar es Salaam, Mwanza. Yeah. I've been in places. Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, this guy has been in places. Seriously. You travel a lot. I've seen you doing a lot digital world, specifically on Instagram. I see you on YouTube. But again, you have developed your professional aspect in the area of branding and merchandising, I can say that. But again, you go beyond giving people through the social media. You follow people whatever they are, you train them, you attend them, you do consultation. Are you a family man?
Currently I live alone.
You live alone. Currently. What do you mean with currently? Are you yet
because
to
I'm
have,
looking for it.
You're still looking for. Guy, he's still looking for. That's another opportunity. So you are living. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
So that is probably.
That's why I say currently.
Yeah, so how do you divide the time? How do you get the time for her specifically? You know, women need their time as well. How do you get time for her?
She knows me. She knows I'm so busy, so occupied. So she follows me.
Okay.
You know, if you have a person who is busy or married to the work, you need to be part of that work.
Married to the work, I like that, yeah.
You know, there are those people, their life is their job. So if your life is your job, then I have to become part of that job. Yeah, someone wakes up in the morning, take a video, take a camera, record themselves, post on social media. So if that is your life, then you're married to your job.
Yeah.
So I'm that guy.
So I'm glad that she has just embedded in you and she knows you better. So she's ready to travel with you.
Yeah.
I pray she becomes the one. That's
Amen.
yeah. So as a trainer, as a corporate trainer, as an individual consultant, corporate consultant, you sometimes get some challenges with your clients probably. Can you, in a nutshell, try to give us some challenges that you face along your line of work? Any?
Most of the challenges is I get clients who want to do a project. Then a certain project demands some stages. You know, you can't just do a project like we do 1, 2, 3. No, it goes with stages. So there's stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. A lot of clients want to jump to final stage without preparing themselves, understanding, align, know the resources, and so. So most of the challenges, they think meeting me or seeing me is like I'm a magician. I can just do this and things happen. But no, there are procedures, there are strategies we need to lay down, there are resources we need to have to reach a certain result. So most of clients think I'm a magician.
Why are you using the word magician?
Yeah, you know, mostly I talk from experience. Most people think this is Dukahuru. If I meet this guy, my business is okay. Yeah. No.
I was also thinking the same.
No.
Okay.
No, there are things should be in place. There are resources we should have. There are things there. So I'm not a magician. So I say, this happens, it happens. This no. So we need me and you to commit. To commit. Okay. Yeah. Have this thing in procedures. We need to go stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, until we have the result. Okay.
So you travel for work. You meet different people, different clients within the country and outside, probably. Because you're doing that more, I would like to know: is traveling part of your passion? Do you like traveling?
Very much.
So you're adventurous kind of man.
Yeah.
Why do you think you like that?
Per se, I'm not so, but I think per se I'm a lonely guy.
You're a lonely guy.
Yeah. You know, you get the feeling whatever you're doing, no one understands it. Yeah. So I'm the guy.
So sometimes you want to escape from that feeling.
Yes. So I just want to go some places I can feel.
Would you recommend some beautiful places for people to go? Probably, if they are feeling the same. If they want to have time for themselves.
Yeah, connect with nature.
Nature. So places like Magoroto, probably.
Yes, Magoroto.
Lushoto, I heard of that.
Yeah, Lushoto. That's Lushoto.
All right.
Rombo. Yes, Arusha, Meru, or Duluti.
Okay.
Go to Serengeti.
Yeah.
Yeah, go somewhere there's endless horizon.
So what happens when you get there? Do you just go there to relax, or there might be some very specific stuff that you can learn out of nature?
Okay, when I get alone, I think as me. I have this discussion with my head, like this is right. We do this, and so it's so easy to think when I'm alone. But when I'm the other person, they think some obstacles. I don't see obstacles in things.
Okay.
They see obstacles. So if I say I want to become the international consultant in digital business, they say, no, it's not easy. So they see obstacles. I don't see obstacles.
Yes.
So when I escape it in travel, I find myself alone and appreciate it. Like, I can be that. I can become that guy.
So there's this concept called self-talk.
So
you do that when you travel.
Yeah.
So out of traveling, that's great because you are just going there specific, and once you come, you come as a different person.
Yeah.
And specifically on specific matter that relates you, it might be some kind of ways to get to know better, but find the time to think more and get the solution of the problems that surround you here and there. So now, when you do that, now you become more fresh, more strong, more energetic. It's a great way of growing yourself.
I have another way though.
Yes.
I'm an athlete guy.
All right.
Yeah, I have a black belt in Taekwondo.
You can. I've never heard, I never thought of it.
Yeah.
Do you do Taekwondo?
Yeah, I did Taekwondo when I was in secondary school.
All right.
So I had my black belt, but I didn't go for, there are 12 stages to become full master. Okay. No, I didn't want that.
You're like the kind Taekwondo type of a man.
Yeah, I'm a Taekwondo guy.
Can you tell us the discipline behind it? Because some people believe that with being an athlete, especially in the areas of Taekwondo, karate, and judo and all this stuff, being humble and quiet is one of the key elements.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Very true. At the last examination for black belt, we are told if no one knows what you have, it's so hard to attack you. So if I'm a Taekwondo guy and I hide it, you won't know how this guy, how can I, if you don't. But if I show it like, yeah, I'm a Taekwondo guy, I can kick you, and you're like, okay, so if you kick me, I shoot you. So it's better you be.
So it has an impact on the other areas as well. Because you are so quiet, you are so humble, you are so cool. Maybe that might have contributed to your attitude. I'm glad and I'm humbled to see that way. Do you train people in that aspect or just for security?
No, I don't do it for security though. I just did it for my health.
For your healthy.
And when sometimes I get so confused with some things or gets frustrated, I just practice yoga and some.
All right. Yeah, so even your physical body actually can tell.
Yeah.
So,
I don't get too fluffy.
So how about soccer and probably?
Yes, I play soccer. And by the way, these people, I used to play for Arusha team.
No way.
Yes, I have even pictures and certificate. I used to play for Arusha team. I was so good in soccer.
So what happened in the middle?
Nature of our family.
All right.
We want to be this way, they want you to be this way, you want to go this direction, they want to,
So sometimes it happens because you're a product of your circumstances, I believe. Man, I didn't know if these guys can do all of this. Now I'm glad that I know and the word knows. Take us back through your life journey. Are you probably a graduate, have been in schools, kind of? Where did you school and how far did you reach as far as your academic background is concerned?
Okay, I can sound a little bit off here, but
it's okay.
I'm the one guy who don't trust in academic.
I like that. I like that.
I studied computer engineering and Cisco networking. Cisco networking is, you can call the hackers. I'm one of the hackers.
Okay.
But whatever I've done in my life is totally different from what I learned.
I wanted to understand that. So that question I wanted to relate with what you're currently doing because I see you have a different path compared to others.
Understand. So I studied computer engineer. I done some work, StarTimes. I did it with TTCL. I was their telecom engineer. But now I'm a business consultant.
I wonder.
You see the difference? So I had to just study from normal environment, like how are people doing business, how are they managing their finance, how are they? So I had to start something else. Now, if I say academic is everything, there are other people there with talents. Will feel like, no, I didn't go to school, I don't have the financial degree, I don't have the whatever. So they will feel like, no, I can't do this. But I'm telling you can have your degree or you cannot have your degree and still do something.
Exactly.
You see Mr. Gary V. Gary V, he's street universe.
Kind of.
He didn't go to school for those business things. Yeah. So you see people like that.
People like Shigongo.
Look at Shigongo, yes. There are a lot of people like Shigongo, Gary Vee, and so.
Yeah.
So I encourage anyone. You have your talent. Find someone to mentor you. Someone to mold you, to become by your vision.
Yeah.
Then start.
And I'm glad you have connected the word mentor. Do you have a mentor? Do you believe in mentorship?
I believe in mentorship, but me, I have a few mentors. One is Mr. Mwakifuna. He's a pastor though. I'm a Muslim and he's a pastor. You see the difference?
Why are you having a pastor and they're not in the path?
Okay, that is the person who taught me business.
All right.
He has a master's in business.
Okay.
So he took me. We just did some wonderful work together back in 2010, 2009. So he taught me how to sell, how to market, the difference between selling and marketing, difference between advertising and selling. There are so many differences. So I understood in field, not in school.
In school.
So I okay, those are this thing. Okay. So he has been advising me, guiding me through. Now I tell him I do this. I say, okay, just look at this and look at this, look at this, make sure this is there, and just move on.
So it's one of the highly recommended men.
I'm not sure if he's taking people for mentorship.
No. It is highly recommended. If I want him, you can recommend, because you have grown it through his wings, and you are doing better. So it means it's the person to rely on. Yeah. Are you planning to do mentorship, or are you doing mentorship recently?
I'm doing mentorship.
How long have you been doing mentorship programs?
Now it's a year.
It's a year.
And I have very wonderful people who came from my mentorship program.
I even met people yesterday who talked a lot about it.
Yeah. So,
and through them I learned yesterday that you have actually been there to, making sure that you support people to attain and achieve their dreams before yours. I also learned through them that you supported them since then. We had a time when they talked a lot about you. So to me, that was the greatest brand of all, because I didn't know that you did that at that time, and still doing that. You're still a brother to them, and you're still going with them, knowing the business being there. It is something that most people do not have. So in connection to what I have just shared, based on the yesterday's experience, would you kindly share a bit of your attitude? What exactly is the product of this you? Is it your circumstance, a place that you're born and raised? Is it the people you met along the way? Is it, the school? And what makes you? Because you're different.
I am my father's product.
Your father's. So your father is the first to consider. Yeah,
he was so kind. He just used to help people.
So in that aspect, to you, giving is more than receiving.
Yes,
You just give because you have it, and you expect to see.
And when I see something good also, and I can do something, yes, I do it. If I see something nice, I tell people, this is okay, this is nice, this is,
So how can you connect the aspect of giving, which makes you, and the meaning of success?
One does not succeed in anything without giving. You see, that's why in our African community, when one person in our community sees something through, like maybe you are working, you're studying, and you're studying yourself, you become one educated person in our whole community. You have 80% chances of failing.
Okay. You
can never be rich in a poor community and expect to become or to maintain it.
That is strong. That is big.
So if you want to become rich, make sure everyone
is rich. So you support others to grow so that you can also grow. So some success to you means success to others before you. Making sure that others are achieving their dreams, achieving their goals, so that you feel a sense of accomplishment. That is so powerful, man. People don't believe that. Most people want to be selfish. making sure that they use others to succeed. And they cannot even give unless they have a surplus. But you can give it all, even before knowing that you're going to make yours. That is so different. And this now takes me to, wanted to understand, do you believe that there are some certain things that you have accomplished in your life?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you share a bit of the accomplishments that you have?
Yeah, so I've been doing Dukahuru for some time now. Through Dukahuru, I have like more than 150 success businesses.
150?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right.
And I also have MPs, ministers who came from Dukahuru. So I'm so proud. Another thing, I created a safe path for anyone who comes from or behind me. Like my kids, my family, my relatives, my friends, they can just follow the path.
So you're a leader again.
Yeah. So I you know, when I was young and I didn't see any path.
But you're not old.
Yes, I'm not too old. I'm not too young.
Okay. Yeah. So you used to create path for them.
Yeah. So I didn't find I didn't have anyone to create path for me. So I was like Stambo. I told you. I played soccer. I did taekwondo. I did computer. I was like, where should I go? Where should I go?
Yeah.
So right now I say no. People from my family, from my cycle, should never have to suffer that. So I have to create something for them to follow.
Now, coming back to career development, you decided to quit jobs in all places that you had been. Dr. Malik defined the difference between job and work, and he says job has something to do with organizational structure, process, and alignment, and the financial reward is the result of job. But again, work is something that God put in you and God wanted to accomplish. In relation to what you have done, now you came from job to work. You are now working because you are accomplishing and you're feeling a sense of satisfaction once you accomplish. So what happened when you decided to move from job to work? What was the reaction of the people around you, the family, the cycle, friends? What was the reaction?
You know, in most of African families, they don't believe in you quitting job because their goal from beginning when you start school, they're looking forward to see you become a manager, they don't see you start your own business, do your own thing. No, they just look at you and say, yeah, you're going to become a manager of this a certain company. So when I started to quit my jobs, no one was there. So everyone was like,
okay, this guy's crazy.
Yeah. So I like, you'll see. Just you'll see. So it took them 2.5 years to like, oh, so this was your dream. I was like, yeah, it's not a dream anymore. It is here.
It is there. It has been accomplished.
Yeah.
So most of us actually expect to see or to understand once the results are out. We don't share the vision of the visionary. We don't even want to trust when the person is telling us that this is the way and this is where I want to go. We want to see the result, then conclude, now it's okay, he was right. So that takes courage. That takes courage because so many people won't do that, and people fail completely to do that. They end up procrastinate every now and then because it's actually a hard decision. So what motivated you actually to say, I want to quit and I want to get there? What was the driving force behind?
I love to be a solution to people. A
solution.
Yeah. So you can just have an idea. I am a computer guy. Engineer. So my office is in several rooms, my office in, you know, I don't see people, I don't meet people, I don't see their challenges. That's not me. I was like, no, I'm not touching people's lives. I have to be a solution. I have to be, I need to look the other way around. So I said, no, let me just connect with people direct. So let me just go to people and see what are the challenges, what are they facing, so I can become a solution. That's why I started my blog in 2005. It was ramosnet.blogspot.com, still here now. So I started that blog and share some tips about computers, viruses. You remember that time West Africa was a lot of scammers from there.
Yes.
They're scamming people. So I was telling people about that. I was like, this is not working. I need to be in front of the audience.
Yes.
That's why you see social media is easy for me.
Yes. It's so easy for you.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So you started so far to develop yourself into what you have become today. Yeah. Some people want to know. We normally see people at the end when we see them successful, but you don't want to read to understand the journeys and to learn from them and see how far they have come. So I believe some people will benefit. I didn't know even those that website in those days were yours. I used just to see the blogs, but I didn't know who was the owner. Now it's a high time people will understand your journey. And in connecting with your journey, what is your career focus? What do you want to be in the next 15 years as far as business and platform, digital platform is concerned?
So I have to say this. I'm looking forward to see my Dukahuru in action. Dukahuru, do you remember the e-commerce website?
Yes.
I want to be a center where people can purchase anything. In digital platforms. So it's more like, say, Alibaba or eBay, but not like them. You just want something different. And also I want to centralize. I have to have a center like where people can have knowledge about digital life. You know, like now everything is transforming into digital. You see, cars are going to digitize. Everything is going to digital. So there's no one there to lead us. Like this is new to us. Not in West or Europe. In Africa, this is so new. Mostly East Africa, it's very new. So I'm looking forward to centralize where a lot of people from different countries can have assistant there to guide them through digital. And also I'm looking forward to see my Dukahuru in action.
All right.
Yeah.
Because you travel a lot, and if they want you to take a plate of food and get into the flight before you move, what will you take and why?
What do you mean plate of food?
They give you varieties of foods and they want you to pick one plate out of, there's vegetables, there's meat, there's everything. And they want you to take just one plate. Probably it has meat, the other plate has sausage. What will you take?
I'm a more of fries.
All right.
Yeah, so anything go with fries, I go.
You go.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm so easy guy, you know. I don't eat a lot.
Okay.
I don't sleep a lot. I don't entertain myself a lot. I just do everything in balance.
Okay.
So if you tell me now we have to go, I just take my phone and go. Me, I don't mind.
Of all the things you do throughout your career journey, I'm so glad to know you through this way, my brother. Do you have any regrets?
Yes.
Would you kindly share with the world?
Yeah, I said I should have started sooner.
You should have started sooner.
Yeah, you know, I created my YouTube channel 2012.
Yeah.
May.
All right.
But I didn't post a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I created Instagram account 2009. I didn't post a lot.
Yeah.
So I regret. I should have started sooner.
But I'm glad, despite the fact that you're great, but I hope this is your time.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe if you could have started posting those time, you couldn't change the way you are changing it right now, because you are picking a lot. Your YouTube is doing great. Your business is growing every day. So it might be the time for you.
Yeah.
Guys, this is Dukahuru. This is the guy that can talk to you the whole day. We'll never have time to finish conversation with him. He is having a lot of things that we can learn from him. It is always an honor to have a moment with him. Just take a time, we continue with our conversation, and then we learn a lot from him.